What is up, Pretty Fit fam? Welcome back to another YouTube video. You guys already know by the title of the video what we're getting into today. Ladies, if you are struggling with your fitness journey and you're working out almost every single day, at least 5 times a week, maybe 5 to 6 times a week, but you're not getting the results that you want, be sure to watch this video all the way through. I'm gonna tell you the 5 reasons why you're not getting the results that you want. Before we get started in this video, be sure to subscribe to the Pretty Fit Life channel, like this video, and drop a comment down below if you wanna see more videos just like this. And without further ado, let's get into our first reason why. Number 1, you are under eating. This may be a shock to some of you, maybe or maybe not, but a lot of you are probably thinking like, Ayla, I thought it was like eat less and move more, and you'd be partially correct. But the big difference here is that you don't even know what you're eating, and you aren't tracking your food to know how much your body is supposed to intake to maintain your body weight now. So that's the biggest reason why you're probably under eating, and a lot of people struggle with this. I hear a lot of people say, but Ayla, like, I don't eat breakfast. I'm not used to eating breakfast. I'm usually not that hungry. And I talk about this on my Instagram as well. I have made a post about this, but eating breakfast sets the tone for your day. So if you're not even starting your day with protein or just with food in general, you're already off to a bad start in your day with under eating. So that's number 1 reason why you're not seeing the results, is that you are under eating. So in order to change this, a simple Google search on literally Google, looking up macro calculator or calorie calculator. This is free game for you guys. Looking up macro or calorie calculator, you can type in all of your metrics, your weight, your height, if you're a male or a female, if you're watching this. It also asks if you're physically active, how many times a day do you move? Meaning like what kind of job, or not how many times a day, but how often in the day do you move? Like if your job is like a office job, or if you're, I don't know, like you're a construction worker or something, you're obviously moving a lot more. And it also asks you how many times a week that you're working out. And it's gonna ask you whether you wanna gain weight or you wanna lose weight. And a lot of people choose lose weight. So it's gonna tell you how many calories that you need either to maintain or to lose weight. So that's free game right there. Now, if you're not tracking your food, if you're not doing any of that stuff, it's gonna be really, really hard to manage how much food that you're eating, because you're probably not going to eat the same things every single day. That's normal. But number 1 is you are probably under eating. So make sure you're going on Google, researching how many calories you're eating, and if you want to lose weight, you can literally subtract 200 to 500 calories to start becoming in a calorie deficit. But if you struggle with under eating, it's best to reach out to a fitness coach, either like myself or other fitness coaches that align with your goals specifically, to make sure that they have you eating enough food, because that's number 1 thing, is that you want to be eating enough food in order to just survive, because obviously we're here living on planet Earth, so you want to survive on a day-to-day basis, which you are doing, but that's the reason why you're not seeing your goals. So that was number 1. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, you are not training correctly. And I don't want to sound mean at all, because I'm not a mean coach, but I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. You cannot expect to burn fat, and you cannot expect to see muscle tone. You can't expect to see a flat tummy or the ab definition that you want, or the arm definition that you want, if you're doing like 100 sit-ups in your room, 100 squats while you're watching TV. You can't expect to see those kind of results if you're doing the bare minimum, or if you're just using 10-pound weights in the gym every single time you've gone to the gym for the past year and a half, 2 years. You can't expect to see results and get mad because you're not gradually increasing your weight. So in order to fix this, either get a fitness coach or get a program that you can afford that's going to guide you through your workout, so you have a plan when you go into the gym. That's going to be the biggest thing, is always to have a plan, because a lot of people don't have a plan when they go into the gym. They're either just picking off workouts off of social media or off the internet and then just rolling with it, or they're just going off of whatever feels good to them, which I recommend. Make sure you're doing something that feels good to you, but in order to see results, you need a structured plan. So also, with that being said, if your training style is not matching your goals, again, like I said, you're not going to see the results you want. So if you want to grow your booty like a lot of girls do, or grow your bum like a lot of girls do, you can't expect to do the elliptical every single time you go into the gym for an hour to 2 hours and be like, why is my booty not growing, or why is my butt not growing? It's because you're not doing the correct exercises in order to see those kind of results. So not an easy fix, but the simple solution to that is either invest into a fitness coach or a personal trainer, or buy yourself a program to have a structured plan, or just educate yourself. And there's a lot of free resources on the internet with actual plans that you can follow for 8 to 12 weeks. There's a lot of free resources that I have even used myself to give myself a try. So that is number 2. You are not training correctly. On to number 3. Okay, queens. Number 3, you are not being consistent. This is gonna hurt. But I'm giving you tough love. I'm giving you the best tough love I can. If you are not being intentional and incorporating a workout regimen and a nutrition plan into your day-to-day lifestyle, you are just not going to see results. That's the easiest cut and dry way I can say it. If you're not including it into your day-to-day life, like, this is not a 90-day fix. And I say that in the most humblest, kindest way I can, because there are plenty of people who have seen results, or who can see amazing results in 60, even 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But in order to maintain those results and keep the results going, this journey that you're about to partake in, this fitness journey that you're about to enter into, is a lifetime. This is not something that you could just do for a year and then quit because, oh, I look good, like I have the body I want. And that's what a lot of people end up doing. They stop. Or, for instance, even going a little deeper into it, people end up getting mommy makeovers, or they go on the table, they go under the knife to get something done because they're not happy with the way they look, which is completely fine, because you're doing it because you love yourself, hopefully. But then they still have to go to the gym. So it's like, why not just go to the gym to begin with? Because you have the power, you have that control to work on your body. It's not going to be like a tomorrow thing. It's going to take time. You have to put in that effort every single day. You have to pay those dues every single day into the gym. And it's just a matter of you not being consistent. So that's number 3 on why you aren't seeing the results that you want, my love. You're not being consistent. On to number 4. All right, number 4. This is a hefty one, and this is what gets me my gears kind of going a little bit. Your nutrition is off. You're working out, right? You're doing your thing. You're going to the gym. You got your plan. You're consistent with the gym, right? But your nutrition is garbage. Your nutrition is trash. It's off. What's going on? You're pulling up to the Chick-fil-A drive-thru 2 to 3 times a week and getting the number 1, which is the original chicken sandwich, the most popular thing at Chick-fil-A, I'm sure, and a side of fries and a lemonade, and thinking, oh, I'm making gains. No, you're not. You're not making gains, because the nutrition is literally 80 to 90% of how your body is going to respond to what you're doing in the gym. You're not fueling your body. You're just dumping garbage into it. You're what you're doing in the gym means nothing when you're not fueling your body with the nutritious food that it very much needs. So with that being said, another simple solution is to invest in a nutrition coach. Again, going back to step number 1, if you are able to do this on your own and hold yourself accountable, find out what your calories are, find out what your macros are, do a simple Google search of macro calculator or calorie calculator and type in all of your metrics. Find out what your calories are, start tracking your food. MyFitnessPal, not sponsoring this video, completely free for you to download. The only thing that I ask you to pay for now is to scan all the barcodes. If you want to pay for premium, fine, whatever. You can literally type in every single thing and it's still a free app. And you can track all of your food to know where you're at, but you have to be on top of it every single day, because if your nutrition is off, you're not going to see the gains that you want to see. And again, meal prep. Go back to my other videos where you see me meal prep some high protein meals, high protein snacks, so you can have those things to get your nutrition back intact. Because if your nutrition is off, what you're doing in the gym you're not going to see any results. You're going out to Chick-fil-A, you're going out to Chipotle, you're eating Chipotle. You guys know I love Chipotle. Please, Chipotle, sponsor me for something. Get me right, Chipotle. I love Chipotle, but the bowls for Chipotle pack a lot of calories, especially if you're not conscious about what you're getting. Like if you're getting literally everything, those bowls can be a lot of calories, and that's just one meal. And you could eat breakfast, maybe lunch, a couple of snacks, and then depending on your weight, you probably were way over your calories, and that was just on a Tuesday. So that's just something to think about. Your nutrition is off. So again, solution: find out where your calories are, find out what your macros are, start tracking your calories. If you feel like that you're not going to be able to do it on your own, again, invest into a fitness coach or invest into somebody who knows about nutrition and is able to guide you along the way, because that is another big reason why you're not seeing the results that you want to see. Okay, on to number 5, last and certainly not least. So aside from just nutrition and working out, there are a lot of other things that play into your physical health. Not just physical health, but also your emotional well-being, your mental health, your spiritual health as well. If you're not hydrating, if you're constantly stressed out, you're not getting quality sleep, you're not going to see the results that you want, because you're not taking your recovery seriously. It is okay to be a little selfish and put yourself first. Being stressed and all those things 24/7 is going to play a big role on why you aren't seeing the results. And like I said, your goals are not just physical. They're about being a better person all around, becoming the best version of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all the things. It's about being a better, well-rounded person. So those are the 5 reasons why you're not seeing your results. Okay, quick recap. You're under eating, you aren't training correctly, you aren't being consistent, your nutrition is probably a little bit off, and you aren't taking your recovery seriously. But all of those things can change. All those solutions can change. Okay, you can start tracking your calories, start figuring out what your calories are, start figuring out what your macros are. Invest into a coach or invest into a program that you can afford, that you can follow. Even if it's free, invest into it. Do the research to find a program that you are going to enjoy, or have somebody go with you to the gym to keep you accountable that is on a program. Be consistent. It's just a matter of you pick and choose when you want to go to the gym. Have a routine. Pick a time and make it as if it's an appointment day for yourself. Every single day, your dues need to be made. So make it like it's an appointment that you cannot miss. On the days that you can go, whether that be 3 or 4 or 5 times a week, you need to go consistently. This is not a one-stop shop. This is not a 90-day fix. This is not a hit and run. Like, this is not those things. You need to be consistent. Your nutrition is off. Again, this ties in with number one. Start tracking your calories. If you are going out to eat a lot, track those calories so you can see how much you probably are over your calories if you are overeating in that sense. Or if you are eating out a lot, just see maybe how much protein you're missing out on, or how many carbs you are intaking with all the fast food. Just look into, do the research, do that check on yourself, and hold yourself a little bit more accountable. You aren't recovering, but you can start doing better at recovering. Start going to sleep at an earlier time, waking up a little bit early. When you're stressed out, do something that you love to do, whether that be reading or taking a walk, or maybe getting into a bath, or just anything that makes you feel good spiritually. If you're spiritual or if you're religious, have those conversations with God. Make sure you're in your word, making sure you're in your prayer. If you're not religious, then nix that part, because that part's not for you, and I don't have anything to give. Maybe affirmations, because I do affirmations as well. So affirmations, something to get your mind back on to more positive thoughts. Reading, that's really like good for your mind and your soul and your spirit and all those things. So stretching, recovery physically, making sure you're stretching, making sure you're doing mobility, getting massages, anything like that. Those are different recovery things. And I can make a completely different video on all types of recovery things if you guys want to see something like that. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And as always, stay pretty fit, fam. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.